I have made a previous video, by the way, showcasing all the guns, so if you didn't watch that one, feel free to watch that one. For the kill effects, currently there are 21 that you can select, but 22 because the golden kill effect, I guess, would be considered as one, but you can't buy that one, and is only available for the golden weapons. So, how the colors work is orange is legendary, blue is rare, purple is epic, green is promotional or common, and gray are the default ones. And there's only one gray, and that's the none kill effect. So the first color is going to be gray, and it's just a none one. And basically they just fall over and die. There's nothing really special about that. It's kind of like Propulse, but just less severe, I guess. Next up is starting with the blue color, which is also rare, and this is the cubic effect. Despite in the picture looking like it's going to be very detailed, when you kill the person, it drops them to only like 8 cubes, despite the picture showing like 40 cubes. And the next one is going to be the decapitation effect, which basically the head pops off with a sound, make a little sound. I'm like, I can't really do it, but yeah, like the head pops off, they kind of fly back a bit, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. Next is the fading effect, which I'm like, I guess it is similar to one from the movie Avengers when Thanos snaps his fingers and they all fade away. I'm like, I'm not sure if they actually got that idea from that game, from that movie, but I'm like, it is very similar because even the head is the last one to fade away. Next is the gives, which basically all the limbs come off the person, but sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes it barely works, or most of the time they fall apart into Lego pieces, and I'm like, it works fine. But basically all the limbs come off, and nothing is attached. So head, torso, arms, and legs, they all separate, and they go their own little way. The rocket launcher always has this kill effect, no matter what kill effect you have on. Next is the ice kill effect, which it just turns the user to ice. But the thing I don't like about this is that it makes the same metal sound when you get a golden kill effect. And I keep thinking every time when I hear this go off, I think someone has the golden knife or golden kill. Or when there are two people with the golden knife, I think that they got the kill. And that puts me on edge a bit. And I was like, cool, it's not the golden effect. It's just some dumbass using the ice effect. Next is the Scorch, which just basically sets the person ablaze until they turn crispy and they turn to barbecue pretty much. They turn black and have a little ash effect and a fiery effect as well. Next is the stone effect, which I guess is similar to the one from Medusa, and it's where you just turn into stone. You just turn to stone. That's it. Medusa is a snake lady thing where you look into her eyes and you turn to stone. So now we're going to move on to the orange colors, which is the legendaries, and this is the anti-gravity, and it works by basically having no gravity, but it goes in the direction of where you kill them at. So you could kill them from above and they would go into the ground and then bounce and pretty much float in the air. And if you kill them on the edge of the map, they will most likely fly to the edge of the map. But if you kill them in close quarters, they'll most likely bounce on a wall and then just float slowly up, which is mostly what occurs. Next is the black hole, which is probably one of the most absurd ones because I'm like, it does look cool and the body parts do go to the black hole. But the only reason why I don't like it is because it takes up a lot of space. Although it does last like the shortest amount of time, which is like 3 seconds. It is not that long, but a person can still hide behind that. And when you're trying to find people in a real game, it gets super annoying. So this kill effect is very annoying. Next is the Dark Heart, which is similar to the one from Sword Fight on the Heights, and it sends out the body parts flying, and they all turn black and glow purple with little, I guess, white effects flying out. Oh, here's footage from Sword Fights on the Heist, which is a very old and classic ROBLOX game, and this is where the Dark Heart kill effect is pulled from. Or at least based on. I don't think it was pulled, but probably based because they put their own little glowing purple thing, okay? Up next is the Ghost Kill effect, which is very similar to the one that you would get a kill from the Ghost Walker from Sword Fight on the Heights. I'm not really sure if that exact kill effect was pulled from that game, but it did make that exact same sound. The body goes all the way up until a certain height, and the character just turns into a ghost pretty much with a little light above and flies up. Next is the Team Stone kill effect, which turns the user into the stone of your team color. So if the user you killed was red, they would not turn red when killed, but they would rather turn blue if you were on the blue team. We're going to move on to the color greens, which is common or promotional codes. All the kill effects, I believe, are going to be common. They're not going to be promotional. This one is the ducks, which turns a user into a bunch of ducks when killed. It has a slight chance of playing bonus ducks when the user is killed, and is also turned into a bunch of ducks. Next is the glass kill effect, which doesn't make a sound until the guy basically shatters. So it turns into this really glossy dude and it breaks into a bunch of glass pieces and makes a little glass shatter sound effect. Next is the inflate one, which when the user is killed, they will inflate, and when they are inflated all the way, they will make a little balloon sound, I guess, and they will be sent flying outwards in a random direction, I guess, and when they will shrink back to their normal size. Next is the propulsive effect, which sends the user flying at a very I guess fast speed. This is pretty fun to use when the user is on the edge of the map, because you could just kill him and then just see him fly off into the map. I guess like kill zone. And yeah, those buildings are not collidable, but it would have been more funnier if the body was going to collide with him. But in close counters, this just pretty much flies on the wall and then stops right there. Next is a taco kill effect, which has a slight chance to kill to make a sound when you kill them, saying like tacos or some crap like that. But yeah, these tacos are pretty funny, I guess. Sure, why not? Yeah. Next color is going to be purple, which are epics. So the first one's going to be lightning. These are the also same kill effects you get when you kill someone with the laser railgun or the laser gun. And basically they're going to fly up a bit and make a weird sound and then evaporate into midair. I guess this is one of my favorite ones because it looks cool, but not the ones I would actually use. Next is lightning, which a cloud spawns above you and zaps you pretty much and turns you to a crispy guy with yellow effects around you, kind of like the lightning effects. Electrified, burnt man. Yes, that is the exact one. The cloud doesn't go up very high, by the way. It just kind of like goes like 10 stars above you and then zaps you. Makes a loud thunderstorm noise as well. Next is the red, which is exclusive ones, I guess, and it turns a user into a bunch of ROBLOX and makes a money cash register sound. It also has a slight chance of making the user turn into a bunch of ticks. It's a 33% chance apparently, so mathematically 1 out of 4 kills will grant you guarantee a ticks kill. The final kill effect is a golden kill effect, which there is no color for it besides gold. Like, yeah, sure, man, why the hell not? Because this is not purchasable in the store. It is only granted to either the golden gun kill or the golden melee kill. And it pretty much has the same physics as the ice one, except that it's gold and, well, it matters a lot more, I guess. Now I'm going to talk about my favorite ones to use and like the most dumbest ones you can use, and I swear to God, if you use these, screw you! You're annoying! You're part of the problem! Damn! So, the ones I hate the most is the damn black hole effect. The reason why I hate that is because it blocks so much of your field of view, bro. Like, it's not... Okay, look. Here's the thing with black hole, alright? You don't even need to kill up hurt. I mean, you don't even need to equip it to be pissed off by it. No, some other douchebag from the south can walk up going, and then can kill a guy, and then he turns into a black hole and is like, oh, great! I can't see half the map. Whoa! What a cool future! What a cool future! Yeah, I hate that. So I wish the devs would fix that, because I'm like, the black hole needs to be smaller or something. It's currently too big, and you can see through it, but when you're like in a really intense game, you're not gonna look through that crap in less than, I don't know, 0.2 seconds. No, you gotta focus in and probably look at that for a full second, and by the time you see someone behind it, you die because someone behind it saw you and killed you. That's a very annoying effect. I guess the other one that's like super annoying would probably be the evaporation one, which is the same one I mistaken for a lightning. And that one, I don't like that one because I'm like, it's still kind of, I'm like, it's the same effect as a black hole as in terms of like blocking your view wise, except it stays there for like 2 seconds and then it makes this bright ass blue ball. I'm like, yes, you could just simply go around it, and there you go, there goes your problem swagger 21, you dumbass ranter, go roast something useful, dumbass. But the problem is that I shouldn't have to do that. The game should fix that for me so I don't get pissed off about that type of stuff, so I can have a good time and a good day on Arsenal. Whoa, how cool would you think that is, boys? Okay, and then I guess that's all for the ones that I hate the most. The rest are okay, because they usually go on the ground or they fly away or just turn to a bunch of tacos and not get in your way. My favorite ones to use are Cubic and Propulse. Propulse I don't like to use because sometimes the body just stays around there and it doesn't even fly away, so that could get in the way. And the Cubic's my favorite one because it turns into a bunch of small, tiny ass bricks. So I mean, like, when it's tiny ass bricks, you can't I can't block your view. Like it literally cannot block. A person cannot hide behind these tiny ass Lego pieces. All right, I'm like, that was my favorite one because of that, and I guess it is a bit cool as well. The only problem I don't like about it is that in the picture it's like 4K, 60 frames per second. Then when you use it in the game, it turns to like 5 bricks. What I mean by that, it turns like in the picture you can clearly see the guy made out of cubes, versus in game it looks like someone just took a box of red Legos, threw it out on the floor, and then said, "Here you go. Here's a kill effect." That's what I don't like about that. But I would understand because of the lag it would create. But I think like users with 10 graphics should have that ability to see all those cubes. But yeah, I'm like, that's pretty much about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I damaged my throat while yelling because I didn't drink water for about 30 minutes of making this. This actually took quite some time to make. And I was in a VIP server, by the way. And the gun one I made by using my computer instead of my phone, so it took even longer to set that up. And I kept on getting annoyed because I couldn't rotate all the guns. I missed out on the baseball launcher and the Tech 9. Both I didn't know before. Before I made the video, and I found it out when I uploaded it, and some fans pointed that out. So big bummer. This one, I'm like, this is pretty much all the kill effects until Arsenal decides to update some brand new cool and groovy kill effects, lol. And I won't be able to do that because it's not going to be all. And I don't think I'm going to re-upload this. Just say all kill effects. Alright, I'm out. Peace.